Do you want to know how you potentially can earn up to 40 cents for 10 seconds short surveys via OnePulse app, and if it's even worth it? Then this video is for you. My name's Michael, and many viewers have asked me if this app really is worth it. So I decided to take a closer look, and in this OnePulse review, I'll give you an inside look. I'll show both the pros and the cons so you can easily find out if you should download this app or not. So let's start by going over who can join, and OnePulse is an app, so you need to download it on your phone, but it's available for both Android and iOS devices. From what I've been able to find out, you can only join it if you live in the US or the UK, at the time of recording this video anyways. So if you do not live in one of these countries, I will leave links below to alternatives you can use instead, but let's now take a closer look. I'll just log in, and then you can see exactly what it offers. So I have now logged into the OnePulse app, and it is very easy to use. You can just see once you logged in if there are what they call pulses, which are these very short surveys. And unfortunately, there are none available for me right now, so I can't show you, but I have done some of them when I have been testing it here, and they are very short compared to most other survey apps, because usually they're only like 3-4 very short questions. I literally think that the ones I've taken, it has taken me 10 seconds, maybe some of them like 15-20 seconds if I just gave it a little bit of thought to complete a survey, or pulse as they call it. So they are super fast to do. And what is also great is that when you get a pulse here, it's not like how it is with the longer surveys where you need to qualify first. If there is a pulse available, you will qualify for it and you can complete it. So that's definitely great. But as you can see, the disadvantage is that there are not necessarily always pulses available. That of course depends on your profile, so make sure to fill that out, and also where you live and all these different things there. But overall, that's the biggest disadvantage compared to other survey apps. For example, I will leave a link below also to a list I have of my top recommended survey apps where you can always find surveys. Here there are some limitations to that. But let's talk about how much you can then earn per pulse. So how much you will get per pulse actually depends on your experience, as you see, because you can see there's something called experience points or XP points here. And when you take surveys or complete pulses, you will not only earn, you will also get these XP points, and then you will move up to next level. And every time you move up, you will then increase your earnings. So right now you can see where you're starting, you will get 7 cents per pulse. So still 7 cents for maybe 10 seconds or so, still quite decent, but eventually you'll get then to 8 cents, and it can move all the way up to 40 cents per pulse. Of course, that will take some patience to reach that level, but even 7, 8, 9, 10 cents here and there for 10 seconds is still a decent reward in my opinion. But of course, once you reach the next level there, or the highest level, then it's of course even more fun. And to get an idea about the overall potential, we can look here at the leaderboards and see what the top earners are earning. So for example, if we see the earnings for the last 24 hours, you can see someone earn like more than $3. So, you know, that's quite decent. But let's see also, for example, earnings the last 30 days. So we see the top earner for the last 30 days made $30. So, you know, for doing these small pulses. So this is kind of like the earning potential if you become one of the top earners. I'm sure they've also completed a lot of them to actually reach the level where you will get like 40 cents per pulse or so. But this gives you an idea about the full earning potential. So as mentioned also, there are some limitations in relation to how many you get compared to like highest paying survey sites, highest paying survey apps. I will also leave a link to a list I have on my website of the highest paying survey sites. In general, you can check that out, because for some of them, they will have more consistent options. This is giving you a little bit extra here and there. Definitely nice, easy earnings, because the pulses you do are so easy, but there will not be that many available. But how can you then get these earnings out? Let's talk about that next. So when it comes to the payout options, you can see here you need to earn $20 before you can cash out. This has actually been increased since I first tested it quite a while ago, so that's a little bit of a shame, but it's $20. So it will take some patience, because especially when you first start and there are limited pulses available and you don't get that much per pulse, then you need to complete quite a lot to reach $20. So that's something you need to be aware of. And you will then be able to get paid via PayPal. So the payout option, definitely fine. You can easily get paid in cash. Just be aware that the threshold is a little bit high in my opinion. So as you can see, OnePulse app has both pros and cons. I like that it's user-friendly, the surveys are super short, you will always qualify for them, and they pay quite decently, especially when you reach a higher level. However, it does have limited pulses or surveys available. The payout threshold is quite high compared to the rewards you get, in my opinion, and compared to many other survey apps. So whether it's for you or not, that really depends on your personal preferences. Personally, I think it can be a nice extra thing because the surveys you find here are different from what you find on other sites and apps. But as the only one, I wouldn't use it, but as an extra one to earn a bit extra, spending 10 seconds here or there, I think it can be worth giving a go if you qualify to join. I have a full written review where you can also read even more about OnePulse. I will leave that below. As mentioned earlier, I will also leave a link below to a list I have of the top survey apps and a list of the highest paying survey sites in general. I have all that on my website, so you can check that out below. And if this video helped you, also remember to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.